Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. All praise unto to Allah. We praise Him, we seek His help and guidance. Whomever Allah guide, none can misguide. Whomever Allah leave astray due to His own crookedness, none can guide. I bear witness that Muhammad is the final of all messenger and He is the seal of all the prophets. Today khutbah inshallah will be about birrul walidain, kindness to parents. Bir encompasses more than kindness. It has so many meanings. We shall inshallah touch some of them inshallah. So we start with Surah Al-Isra, verse 17, chapter 17, verse 23. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him and that you be kind to your parents. We should pause and ponder this verse. Allah is telling us, He's putting parallel that the first commandment is to worship Allah alone with no partner, as the second commandment, which is parallel to that, is to be kind to your parents. And there is so meaning in that because Allah has created you through the means of your parents. So we should be respectful, we should be thankful to our parents, and our existence depends on them because Allah has created us through the means of our parents. Your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him and to your parents good treatment. Whether one of them or both of them reach old age while with you, say not to them so much as uff. And there is no other word in the Arabic language that is more lower than uff, just like the one like this to your parent. There is no more than that. And Allah has forbid you to do so, has forbid you to disrespect them, has forbid you to talk bad to them, has forbid you to disobey them. And do not repel them, but speak to them a noble word. This is again Surah Al-Isra, which is chapter 17, verse 23. No word of disrespect should be uttered to the parents. By me, parents is the father and the mother. And the special attention is paid to the mother, as we shall see inshallah. Allah has ordained the good treatment of parents and warn us about uququl walidain, warn us against mistreating them and disrespecting them. There are several verses, my dear brothers and sisters in faith, about the mandatory. It's an act of worship to respect our parents. Kindness to parents is coupled with the most important aspect of Islam, which is worshiping Allah alone with no partners. This indicates the importance of birrul walidain. Allah says in Surah Isra, and lower to them, chapter 17, verse 24, and lower to them the wing of humility. Every word that is utilized in the Quran, it utilized meticulously and very precisely. Lower to them, janah. Janah means very delicate things. You know, when the bird, they fly, the feather is very delicate thing. Lower to them the wing of humility. It means be very gentle with them when they reach old age. رَبِّ رَحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِ صَغِيرًا. رَبِّ رَحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِ صَغِيرًا. Lord, my Lord, have mercy on them as they raised me when I was a child, as they nurture us, as they take care of us, as they look after us when we were helpless little baby. So we should care for them with utmost respect. And here the Quran also commands the kids to be kind to the parents, not the other way around. Because it is obvious the love that the parents have toward the kids naturally, instantly will make them kind to their kids. But here the commands come to the parents, to the kids, that we must respect our parents, because when the kids, they grow up, they become independent, they go on with their life, and they forget that they have a parents, except for Mother's Day or Father's Day that we live in this culture. That's the only time they remember to send some flowers and they think this is it. No, In Islam, every day is a Mother Day, every day is a Father Day. No day should pass that you should not be thankful to your parents. You should be praying for them, you should be respecting them, you should teach your kids how to be of utmost respect to your parents. There are many hadiths of our beloved Prophet ﷺ on this subject. A companion of the Prophet ﷺ once asked him, which of the many good deeds a man can do that is most beloved by Allah? The Prophet ﷺ replied, to offer the prayer in its proper time. The companion then asked, and what is next? To which the Prophet ﷺ replied, to be good and dutiful to your parents. This can be found in Bukhari. أيها المؤمنون, dear believers. In other verses of the Quran, Allah enjoined us the need to show gratitude to Him, our Creator alone, and have no partner with Him. And the second command is to be kind to your parents. Also, it's worth noting to study the Quran, especially Surah Luqman 31 verse 14. And we have enjoined on man to be dutiful and good to his parents. His mother bore him in weakness and hardship upon weakness and hardship, and is winning in 2 years. Give thanks to me and to your parents. Into me is the final destination. قل تعالوا اتلوا ما حرم ربكم عليكم ألا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا. Also in Surah An'am, Allah reiterates that people should honor and be kind to your parents. Come, I will recite what your Lord have prohibited you from, joining not anything in worship with Him. Be good and dutiful to your parents. Allah and His Messenger have both laid much emphasis on obeying, serving, respecting the parents as they should be. The Arabic word that is used here is al-birr, which is often translated into goodness. Bir is more than that. It's compassion, respect, patience, and it is emphasized all aspects of goodness, all aspects of goodness that you can think of, the gratitude that you should display, that's a bir, and there is more to that. The name that this masjid carry, Masjid al-Bir, it's a beautiful name. We should emphasize that quality of al-Bir, not only with our parents, with our sibling, with our neighbor, with be it Muslims or non-Muslims alike. That's how we should display the true teaching of Islam. In today's cultures, there are many days that set aside to honor and respect the parents, like Mother's Day, Father's Day. But we Muslims, we should be model of respect, that the people look at us and see how we respect our parents. So much so that you're not allowed to walk in front of your parents. That's how much respect you should. You should not talk in front of them. You should not talk more than them. You should, when they talk, you should listen and listen carefully and never show them that you know more than them. Always show humility, always respect them with utmost respect, always look after them, always pray for them, and if they passed away, always do good deeds and pray for them at all times. قُلْ رَبِّ رَحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا اللهم ارحم والدي كما ربياني صغيرا اللهم ارحم والدي كما ربياني صغيرا. And also, in continuation, also we should keep the family ties. Be kind to your parents and be kind to their friends as well. People sometimes think that keeping family ties means that if someone keep good relation with you, you should reciprocate and do the same. That's not what keeping family ties is all about. What the Prophet is talking about, when someone cuts you off, you make a conscious effort to rebuild that relationship and to bring the family together. Often we hear so many problems with the family, just someone did this and then, you know, here you go, the whole family, they cut off over material things. We should never do so. We should always like extend, forgive, extend the courtesy, build the relationship, build the respect, and do al-bir at all time, and al-ihsan as well. And I should not remind you about the status of the mother in Islam. It is very important. Here comes to mind the Prophet when he was teaching somebody who is more worthy, who happened been asked what is more worthy of my companionship. You see, your mother, 3 times, then your father. So here we understand that the mother has a special status in Islam, and I'll finish it here. اللهم ارزقنا بر الوالدين جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.